Okay, it's time to board the whale. We're going to Earth. With just over 9 levels. Kind of weird. Okay, I expected that to be a conversation. I don't know why that constituted an entire cutscene. So are we on the whale? It looked more like we were on the Asmodeus. Glory and ruin.
Sapristi. Apropos.
Would you ever do anything else?
Sapristi.
So I am allowed to leave. Just wanted to double check. So this is not a point of no return per se. Interesting that the picture for Earth is not actually Earth, but just the whale. Which kind of makes sense. But... Ah! I need like 2 more. Come on, game. I need literally 2 more. I want to max out my hydraulics on this thing.
Sapristi.
Does it really? Lars was more organic. Yeah, and they are supposedly related to the Machina, but even so. Can I grab you? Oh wow, are you serious? There are actually sounds to find in here? That's not grass or a gramophone. Well, guess we can check that by Cloud Master. What? Interesting name for an area. We can check that box off our list. Amazing. It's the whole soundtrack here, apparently. At least everything we're allowed to buy so far. There could be more music we haven't heard. Oh! Yeah, there are tracks that we're missing. So I guess there's more music to get here. Inside. I guess this game has a post-game? Actually, I think we cannot remember that either. Well, couldn't you just... Okay. If you want me to be able to navigate this place, why do you tell me here's how to navigate this place by doing manual work instead of just, like, the place being navigable in the first place? I had a feeling! It just looked like a place there would be something off to the side. Need just a little bit more. Oh jeez, we're just drowning in tetraminos now. Capital H Hall. The information I should know. Visually process the information. You mean the tetraminos, or...? What's that say? CyberConnect. Are they behind the state of the Earth? That's the developers. Hold on. I didn't remember that. Ah, okay, I get the idea here. Yeah, so if, for instance, I put this thing on here... Whoops, that doesn't lead anywhere. So long these things are right in front of the paths that they create for you, though. Very prominently displayed the CyberConnect thing there, too. This game gets very interesting from time to time. My memory of this part of the game is the most fuzzy, so... I'm kind of re-experiencing this stuff here. In a landmass formerly called Australia. Yeah, just like, okay, we're talking about Australia now. Bet you didn't expect that when you were... when you first got into this game. It's weird seeing a game break that kind of boundary like that. You don't expect this to be showing photos and mentioning names of real places and stuff. But that's where it all ends up, after all this time, too. A tower built for research on this alien knowledge, basically. This is too wide. It feels like there's going to be something to pick up somewhere. No, I can pick up stuff from the previous one. Oh no! Puzzle. That's not what we need. Sorry, I'm just... This pushes me back in. Just getting curious. The puzzling, thoughtful atmosphere where you ponder different possibilities is just... It invites thinking about such things. So, can I not just, like, pick this up from the other side? And no, it is opinionated about which way it's oriented. It's kind of strange. It doesn't make much spatial sense, but okay. Had I tried going to the other side? I just didn't... There weren't any Tetraminos on that one, so... Okay, but that's not very useful to me here. So I have a couple options. I need something to... So I can take one that bends right. I think that's one option. Could be wrong. Yeah. Or I could go back, or I could start by going to the right again. This is a very interesting pattern. Thank you. Okay, but there's stuff to be had elsewhere. Hold on. Very nice. Ah. Fantastic, I love it. The only thing that could ever possibly justify putting points in anything else, being clearly unable to gain any more points in hydraulics. I'm amused how well the hydraulics only strategy has worked, actually. Like, I don't only feel like I do fine with only ever increasing hydraulics, I feel like I actually dominate the game that way. Like, I think if you didn't have good enough hydraulics, the game would be extremely difficult, actually. Because it'd be really difficult to take advantage of enemies' weak points. Like when they take advantage of openings when they're leaving themselves open. With the extremely high hydraulics, you can just grab them anytime you want, practically, unless they're scripted to be ungrabbable. And yeah, I do have a hard time with bosses that I can't pick up because all my other stats are awful. But even it's still doable. It's just tough. It's interesting. I wonder how doable a playthrough of this game with no upgrades ever would be. And the only difference between that and what I'm doing now would be hydraulics, but hydraulics let you cheese everything. You won't be able to cheese everything if you had low hydraulics, so I don't know. I'm curious how crazy your stats get if you min-max in other ways. Like if you go only for strength, for instance, maxing your speed would be kind of silly, I feel like. Curious what max speed it looks like, though. But maxing your strength would probably obliterate stuff too, but you'd be very slow to pick things up. It's a nice, relaxing relaxation room. Aw. This is a weird thing to wonder. Hologram room. I sometimes forget to actually look at the names of the rooms, and sometimes the names of the rooms are just interesting. Oh, hi. You are not dark things, you're light things. Hi. I don't feel like I do that little damage either, that's a funny thing. Like, yeah, it's a little tedious. It's a little tedious, kind of throw enemies as many times as I do, but I don't feel like it's so low that I'm obviously ultra underleveled, or whatever. And stuff still doesn't do that much damage to me, either. Oh, I can't see my HP that way. There we go. Yeah, see, I took a few hits, but like that's not an unreasonable amount of damage to take, I think, from a few hits. Bosses do a lot of damage, but otherwise. Do you know that's an elevator for sure? Oh. Aha! I was about to say, you're just here to mock me, little side path? I have no use for you now, P. Crystal. Just so you know, but... this one is here to mock me. I don't need you. I can actually do that. Whoops. And I feel like it wouldn't be allowed. Well. I do also wonder how much leaning you can do without your mech. Presumably anything combat related is out, though, since you can't actually do damage without it. And the game has a tendency to just give you your mech back, yeah, like that, automatically. Alright, save point's a good time, though, to stop here, I think. So I'll see you next time, as we continue through Earth. Bye, everyone. And Australia, specifically, I guess.